Hi there folks, and welcome to the What Solutions for this week's The Daily Rigour, issue number 86. So our first story on the transport side of things. So the average speed cameras in the A90 between Dundee and Stonehaven have led to a significant improvement in driver behaviour. So 99 out of 100 vehicles are complying with the speed limit. Now that's absolutely fantastic, isn't it? Anyway, we have to write this figure as a decimal and a percentage. So obviously 99 out of 100 is the fraction 99 over 100, isn't it? So to make this a decimal, we do 99 divided by 100. So we shift everything down two place values. That's of course going to give us 0.99. Now to make a decimal a percentage, we actually multiply by 100. So 0.99 times by 100 gives us 99%. So that's a really high percentage of drivers complying with the new regulations. Fantastic. Okay, so 60% of all vehicles were speeding prior to their installation. I mean, that's some figure actually, especially when you compare it to this one. Anyway, a wee bit trickier. What's this as a fraction and a decimal? Well, 60% means 60 out of 100. So that is it as a fraction, but of course we've always got to leave it as a fraction in its simplest form. So we can divide by 10, then we can divide by 2, and that's going to give us a final answer of 3/5 as a fraction, and 3 divided by 5 is a decimal. Well, we could actually do the division, or we could use this to help us. If it's 99 over 100 is 0.99, then 60 over 100 is going to be 0.60, but of course we don't write the 0 unless it's money, so as a decimal it would just be 0.6. So hopefully you got an okay with that section, guys. Okay, so an unbelievable story next. So a man nips out to buy a bag of Skittles and ends up winning 1 million in the Euro Millions. So he's got £24,000 worth of debt. Well, not anymore. Once he's cleared his debts, how many packs of Skittles can he afford to buy? So we're going to clear his debt first of all. So we're going to take 24,000 away from a million, and of course a million can be written as 1 and 6 zeros. So that means once he's paid his debts, he's still got £976,000 left to spend in Skittles. So we're wanting to know how many times 60 pence goes into 976,000. So it's clearly going to be a divide, but of course we need to change this into pounds as well. So we're going to divide by 0.60. So if we do that, we get this big long number here. So that means 1,626,666 in a bit bags of Skittles. So of course, irrespective of what this number is, we've always got to keep this 6 as it is, because it doesn't quite have enough for one more. So the answer we were looking for was 1,626,666 bags. This boy Alex Besker, he'll be tasting the rainbow every day for the rest of his life, won't he? Fantastic story. Anyway, on to a wee 50 Cent story now. So he was one of the first artists to accept payment for an album in Bitcoins, and of course now they're peaking to ridiculous levels of value. So when he signed his deal, a Bitcoin was worth $662, but now they're worth $11,200, and he accepted 700 of them. So how much money has 50 Cent made from the sales of this album? Well, of course, if one of them is 11,200 and he gets 700, that means we've got to multiply these two together. So a total of $7,840,000. That's not bad, is it? So we'll keep an eye on these bitcoins because they seem to be increasing in value all the time. Right, our final story is the entertainment section. So Star Wars The Last Jedi received some nominations, which is always a good thing, but we're obviously very disappointed here at Rigour Maths that there was no Oscar nomination for Mark Hamill. We thought he was fantastic, and the director Rian Johnson. Anyway, what percentage of the categories did Star Wars The Last Jedi receive nominations in? Well, how many categories were they nominated in? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 nominations out of 24 categories in total. So this is going to make it a decimal, and to change it to a percentage we need to times by 100. That's going to come to 16.6666 dot dot dot. So rounding to the nearest percent, because this number's 5 or more, we round this up, and the answer we were looking for was 17%. So hopefully you got on okay with this week's newspaper challenge, and you enjoyed the questions as much as we enjoyed writing them. But stay tuned for next week's edition, folks, when we're going to be looking at more stories from the news of the week and the numbers behind them. But in the meantime, thanks for watching, and bye for now.